I came from 20 plus years working at media agencies, so this is the first time in my career that I'm waking up in the morning and going to a job that's not at an agency. And in my last few years at IPG, I was working very much on automation and data-driven TV and ways to change the business. And we started a practice called Advanced TV there. That TubeMogul was our partner in terms of providing a lot of the technology underpinnings. And I really feel like the business itself, especially in TV, considering the changes in consumer behavior and viewing habits, the onslaught of data into the space, like the tools that a buyer has or a client has at their disposal to navigate through that space just aren't up to the task, right? They just haven't advanced fast enough. And that's what Tube does. They build software for buyers, for clients to help them manage through this landscape, right? So we're not a part of a big, we don't own media, media sales isn't really what we're about. We're about deploying software and licensing that software to agencies and to clients.
Cool, so tell me where you think the industry is going. Both your perspective coming out of a big media agency and now at Tube, what does programmatic TV mean, or how might it be defined in the year ahead?
Sure. I mean, look, I don't think it's necessary to define programmatic TV as a real-time bidded environment, or, I think using, more granular data sets, a more sophisticated view of the customer, a more sophisticated understanding of their media consumption habits, applying that in a platform in some level of automation against inventory, getting closer to in-flight optimization, maybe not real-time optimization, but in-flight optimization. There's so much that we can do to make TV advertising more effective and more impactful, and to make sure that you're not oversaturating certain customers with too many spots and not reaching others. So I think, this year, the great thing is that so many of the partners in the traditional media space, be it NBCU, Turner, Discovery, Viacom, are all embracing this idea of selling their inventory based on audiences. And when you make that leap from content-based to audience-based, it really requires technology to manage, because the data is complex and it goes beyond what is naturally intuitive. Like, you need software to help you figure out what the right things to do. So I think that that's something that is being embraced widely by clients, certainly by TubeMogul, and I think really importantly being embraced by the media owner community.
Cool. And speaking of the media owner community, where do you see it, either specific companies or kinds of companies, or indeed geographic locations, where this sort of embracing of this technology will happen? In what form and where?
Well, I think you see it happening, right? Donna Speciale only a few weeks ago at a conference said that she is reorganizing at Turner to sell 50% of their inventory based on audience, within the next few years, right? And that means they're rethinking the way their sales teams are organized. They're hiring data scientists and engineers. They're buying data. I think all the major players are either building and doing things or are poised to do so. So this will be a big year for a lot of that stuff, not only coming on board, but starting to be operationalized and to be scaled.